Loving yourself is having the courage to be yourself. There is no added ingredient.
Hey Mosaic Souls, and welcome back to Divine Earth School, the place where creative achievers and spiritual seekers come to explore, express, and embody their divinity, where I talk all things health, wellness, life, creativity, and spirituality. So let's dive in. So if you are new here, I'm Rachel Alexander, artist, spiritual guide, and creative mentor, aka Mosaic Soul Mentor. And I help you to step into your divinity and align your mind, body, and soul. So today we're diving into something that is so important and often overlooked: self-love. Not the surface kind of self-love that comes and goes, but the deep and unshakable kind that transforms your life from the inside out. The first step to truly loving yourself is remembering who you are. You are not just your name, your job, or your experiences, or your finances, or the roles that you play. You are a soul having a human experience. You are divinely created, infinitely worthy, and full of limitless potential. So take a pause real quick. Breathe in. Breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. And breathe out through your mouth. And one more time. Breathe in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Take a moment to really fully grok that. I don't say these things lightly. You are divinely created. You are not just your name, your job role, or any other title or role that you fulfill. You are a soul, infinite being, having a human experience. So when you really think about that and really take that in on a deeper level, not just, oh, I'm a human that has a soul sometimes. No, when you really grok the truth of who you are, that this fleshly earth suit is very temporary, then standing and loving yourself starts to become innate, because love just naturally radiates from who you truly are, right? So remember, you are divinely created, infinitely worthy, and full of limitless potential. And yet life makes us forget these things, right? This is sort of what we signed up for. We take on society's expectations, childhood wounds, and other people's opinions until we lose touch with our true selves. So to reconnect with yourself, take time to sit in stillness, journal, meditate, reflect on what lights you up. The more space you create for self-awareness, the more you'll remember just how extraordinary you are. Remember, out of all the sperms that could have happened that impregnated your mother's egg, you're the one who came out, right? So that in of itself is a miracle. The fact that you're still here, that you're still breathing, that you're watching this, right? That you can move any part of your body, right? That your body is breathing on its own, that your heartbeat is breathing on its own is a miracle in that of itself. You are a walking and living miracle. So when you just contemplate how you're existing in this moment and all the components in this world that is making this body alive in this moment, how much of a miracle and beautiful that is. You can start to tap in to the truth of who you are and tap into remembering who you are beyond just this earthly game that we're playing. So that's really the first step, is to remember who you are. Step 2 is to embrace the duality of your human experience. Right, life is yin and yang, light and dark, expansion and contraction. And guess what? That's the way it's supposed to be. Too often we only want to celebrate the good and reject the bad. But the truth is, both are necessary. The challenges you faced, the mistakes you've made, they shaped you into the person that you are today. Now, I'm not saying that life is meant to be hard. I'm just simply saying that as a soul having this human experience, we knew that coming to this planet, we would have a lot of contrast, that we would have a lot of duality, and we would experience duality, and that we could step out of duality and expand beyond duality, but we knew that duality was a part of this earthly game. And so we didn't come here thinking that we would bypass it altogether. We came here to experience duality so that we could grow, that we could learn, that we could expand into the full knowing of who we are. We knew that we were signing up for that game, right? So instead of resisting life's ups and downs, I want to invite you to honor them. Find gratitude for your journey and even the hard parts, right? Because without them, you wouldn't have the wisdom and strength that you carry today. When you think of the darkness, you really can't think of light without dark. That's just sort of the duality, right? And so too many of us light workers, if you will, I consider myself both a dark and light worker, but too many of us light workers like to shun the dark as though it's evil, but really it's a part of what makes this planet beautiful, right? So embracing that aspect of just life in general, even beyond this planet, right? So really embrace all aspects of your human experience. And step 3, finally, embrace all of you, your quirks, your idiosyncrasies, your charms included. Too often we dim our light because we think we need to fit in. But you weren't meant to be a carbon copy of someone else. You were meant to be a masterpiece, right? Your own unique individual masterpiece. Your quirks, they make you lovable, right? Your weird sense of humor, it's a gift. Your unique way of thinking, that's your magic. So self-love is about radical self-acceptance. The moment you stop seeking outside validation and start celebrating yourself as you are, that's when confidence becomes effortless. So confidence isn't saying that you don't need to improve, evolve, or grow. It just is about accepting the different aspects that make you uniquely you. If you want to lose 10 pounds, you can lose 10 pounds. If you want to manifest a better paying job, you can manifest that. It's not about accepting, radical acceptance isn't about accepting defeat or having a defeatist mentality. It's about accepting yourself, your unique personality traits, the unique way that you see the world, your unique lens through which source gets to live it out its life through you, right? And accepting those unique quirks, and then becoming the greatest version of yourself as you perfect your masterpiece, as though you're an artist who's trying to create the most beautiful masterpiece, and the masterpiece is your life. You are the art itself, right? So embracing that your life is this beautiful canvas that you get to create, and by radically accepting your unique way of liking to lay the paint down in a specific way, or be very meticulous, or add extra speckles here or gold sparks here, whatever your unique way of showing up in the world is the one of the major steps in helping you to move into self-confidence and move into self-love, right? So, all right, Mosaic Souls, I want to hear from you. Which of these 3 steps do you need to focus on the most right now? Drop a comment below and let's support each other on this journey. And if this resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video that helps you align with your mind, body, and soul. And as always, flow with what feels good and let go of what doesn't, because you are divine. You are a divine being, and your soul knows exactly what you've come to explore and experience. And if you're vibing with this video, definitely check out my video where I talk about how falling in love with yourself is the greatest love story that you could ever experience in your life. So until next time, stay radiant, stay divine, and love yourself fiercely. And remember, what you conceive is what you'll receive, what you expect is what you'll get, and however you feel is what will become real for you. So vibrate higher, and I will chat with you guys next time. Peace, love, and light.